Hey everybody, happy soon to be spring as of this recording. So a lot of you are getting out there, you're starting to work in your gardens, your flower beds, and you're going into the garage, you're going into the woodshed, you're busting out your old Troy-Bilt tiller, and you are absolutely forgetting how to get the wheels to free roll. It won't budge because it looks like this. You're like, wait a minute, I got to get to my garden spot. And with the wheels locked as they are now, the only way to get the machine to move is if you start the engine and very slowly take it to the point on your property where you're going to be working. If you have a big property, that could take a while. So how do you get the wheels to free roll? When we got our Troy-Bilt tiller brand new last year, that just dumbfounded us. We couldn't figure it out. And the only thing more amazing than that was the fact that there was only one video on YouTube which showed it. And the guy who did a great job teaching how to do that did it during a windstorm, so it was hard to hear him. So what I'm going to do today, if you're having the same frustration, is I'm going to show you exactly how to switch your Troy-Bilt tiller wheels out of lock mode into the freewheel position so you can maneuver your tiller to where you want to go and do the work, and then how to relock them so that you can, of course, use the tiller to do the work. So, again, it won't move like this, and this doesn't do any use. This engages the blade. I'm going to turn the phone around and I'm going to zoom in to this part of the wheel on both sides and show you exactly what to do. Okay, so I'm zoomed in. I'm going to do my best to stay out of your way. But as you can see, again, it won't move. This is the simple solution. Now I want to point out this cotter pin can hurt if you're not careful. You got to take this cotter pin out, and you do so by pulling this back, and you can feel there's pressure on it, but it's not hard. But here's the problem I had last year. If you're not careful and you flip this thing over, watch this. Watch this. See how hard that snaps down? That snaps down hard. And I did that last year, and I actually hit my thumb, and it hurt. It bruised my thumb. It was black for about 2 weeks. So be careful of that, okay? Use both hands. Make sure you've got your hands in such a position that that thing's not going to flip down on you, okay? Because it'll do it. Now, once you take the cotter pin out, simply push. You might have to lean up to lift the machine a little bit. Again, making sure this thing doesn't come down and get you. Stick it back in, and then flip it back over. Now, the other side is done the same way, but, you know, sometimes I need to see things more than once myself to make sure I get it right. So I'm going to show you how I do the other side as well. So same thing, I'm going to take the cotter pin out. I'm going to use both hands so this son of a gun doesn't flip over and hurt me. There we go. No, it didn't flip. I got lucky. I need to have both hands with that. Then I'm going to lean the machine over a little bit if I need to. Push it back, push the wheel goes straight back, put the cotter back in, make sure I don't let it slam down hard, and I'm done. Like that. And then just like that, you can see we can freewheel it. Out to get them back so that you can get them out of freewheel once you've transported your machine to wherever it is you want to go. You simply take the cotter pins back out, move the tire back out. You got to line those holes up exactly. You put the cotter pin right back in once you get to where you're going. Okay, that one's back in. Come back around the other side. And we're going to do the same thing. Again, we were in freewheel position. Take the cotter pin right out using both hands so the thing doesn't smack us. Pull the thing, got to line the holes up. There's a hole right here. You got to line up to get that cotter pin to fit back down in there. There it goes. Boom. Now, as you see, we can't push it anymore, but when we start it up, oops, I'm going to show you how to start here in a second too. Starts up. When we engage the bar engagement, rolls without a problem. know what? I may as well just give you a real quick rundown on this in case you got some more questions. Over here, make sure, okay, that it's in the start position. It's got to be down here in the start position. Okay, and again, this is stop, that's start. And there's a choke right here. I'm not going to choke it. I just had it choked to start it. I started it and let it run for a minute or two because I wanted to make sure, daggone, I'll tell you, I'm cheating on this video. I wanted to make sure it was working before I made a video because I didn't want to look like a big dumb dummy. Here's the throttle. It's got the turtle, which means, you know, well, it says stop. It just goes super slow. There's medium all the way up. I'm going to put it in the medium position. Medium with the M. Still cold out here. Makes the M's a little difficult. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to start right up. And show you how, since the wheels are now locked, they will actually roll. Check it out. Oh, I got to start over here. Okay. Here we go. Then you turn it off by just putting the power switch back in the off position. But listen, that's all there is to it. It's really easy, but it was really amazing how Troy-Bilt, even on their website, didn't have those instructions. I hope that helped you. I hope you learned something about your Troy-Bilt Rototiller. Happy gardening.